Hello everyone. Once again, this is Poonam Srivastava here in front of you with some more tags of HTML. All these tags are the basic tags to design any web page. We have already learned about introduction of HTML, basic structure of an HTML document, and some basic tags in the previous video. Whenever we search anything on internet, our first priority is the content. But we feel comfortable with well-designed web page. It gives us a perfect interaction with the content. Tags that we will be covering in this video will help you in designing a web page with a good appearance and attractive and appealing format. In addition to the basic HTML tags, HTML5 contains some additional tags like doctype tag. The doctype declaration is included at the beginning of an HTML document. This tag gives an instruction to the web browser to indicate what version of HTML is being used in the document. The syntax of the tag is shown here. HTML tag with lang attribute. The lang attribute of HTML tag specifies the language used in the document. Usually the web pages are written in English language. However, other languages are also used nowadays to design web page. It is an optional attribute. Though not strictly required, it should always be specified as it can assist search engines and screen readers. The syntax you can see here. And let's know about meta tag. The meta tag can be used to include name or value pairs describing properties of the HTML document, such as author, expiry date, a list of keywords, etc. This tag is an empty tag and so does not have a closing tag, but it carries information within its attributes. You can include one or more meta tags in your document based on what information you want to keep in your document. Actually, meta tags do not impact physical appearance of the document. So, from the appearance point of view, it does not matter if you include them or not. Some common HTML empty tags. BR tag. This tag breaks a line and displays the preceding text in the next line without giving any space between the two lines. It should be given at the end of the line, after which a new line is required. The syntax is shown here. Another empty tag is HR tag. The HR tag is used as a separator between the blocks of text. It adds a horizontal rule that spreads across the width of the browser window. This tag inserts a line break similar to BR tag. However, the HR tag changes the alignment of a paragraph to its default alignment, that is left. The syntax is given here. Attributes of HR tag. Align specifies the alignment of the line. Alignment can be set to right, left or center. The default alignment of HR is center. Example, HR align is equal to left. Size specifies the thickness of the line in terms of pixel. The default size of horizontal rule is 3 pixel. Example, HR size is equal to 4. And width attribute specifies the length of the line. The value can be given either in pixels or percentage. Example, HR width is equal to 200. Color, it is used to give color to the line. HR color is equal to blue is an example of it. No shade produces a 2D unshaded dark gray line. For example, HR no shade. You can see here a notepad with different attributes of HR tag. BR tag is also used here to start a new line. Now see the result on the web page. In the first horizontal rule, the thickness of the rule is changed to 10 pixels by using size attribute, and as width is not specified here, it will spread across the browser's window. In the second one, the length is specified as 300 pixels, and through this you can see that the default alignment is center. And in the third one, alignment is given as right, and width attribute is used here with the value of 700 pixels. Now no shade attribute is used in the fourth one, and the result you can see here as a 2D unshaded and dark gray line. And the last one, the color is specified as red by using color attribute. Some common HTML container tags. Heading label tags. Heading tags are used to define the different heading labels in an HTML document. These are used to emphasize the text. The syntax is given here. So, there are 6 heading labels H1 to H6. The H1 is the largest heading style and displays the text in the largest size and is mainly used for main headings. The lower labels are used for subheadings. Attribute of heading tag. Align. Align specifies the alignment of the heading text. By default, the heading text is left aligned. The other values which can be used are right and center. For example, H1 align is equal to center. In this notepad, you can see the HTML code for different heading labels, that is H1 to H6. This will show you the gradual changes in the different heading labels. And this is the web page of the same HTML code. You can clearly see the changes in the heading labels. H1 is for the largest one, and gradually it is decreasing to the smallest one with the H6 heading label. And now the center tag. The center tag is used to align the text, images, tables, etc. in the center of the browser window. Anything which is placed between the opening center tag and the closing center tag will be displayed in the center of the browser window. The syntax you can see here. Comment tag. This element is used to add a comment to an HTML document. In HTML, comments are not displayed in the browsers. Multi-line comments can also be used in the code. Commenting in HTML allows the developers to leave notes about their codes, its functionality, or to indicate necessary changes for the future. Syntax of the tag is given here. The font style tags. These tags change the appearance of text. They are also known as physical markup tags. B tag. The B tag is used to display the text as bold. When you want to emphasize the text, type the text within opening B and closing B tags. The syntax you can see here. I tag. This tag marks up the text in italic style. This tag is used to draw the attention of a reader on any information, and the syntax is given here. U tag. This tag underlines the text enclosed in its on and off tags. The syntax you can see here. Font tag. Font is defined as a style of writing text in a document. This tag is used to specify the font color, size and style in a web page and presents the text in a beautiful manner. Attributes of font tag. Face. The face attribute is used to change the typeface or name of the font. We can see the syntax here. And the other attribute is size. The size attribute is used to change the size of the font that has to be displayed on a web browser. We can specify the font size using the numbers from 1 to 7. The default font size is 3. The syntax is given here. Color attribute. The color attribute changes the color of the text. The color of the text can be set by specifying the name of the color or by giving hexadecimal color code. And the syntax is on the screen. We have learned about bold, italic, underline tags and different attributes of font tag. Here is a notepad to show you the uses of all these tags and attributes. With these tags, H1 is also used here for main heading and BR is used to start a new line. And this HTML source code will design the web page like this. In character formatting tags, H1 tag is used. In normal, no tag is used. In bold, underline and italic, BUI tags are used respectively. As it is clear here, in believe, B and I both the tags, and in inspire, BUI all three tags are used. And now see the effect of font tag and its attributes. In Be Kind, face attribute is used to change the style of font to ink free. In Stay Focused, the Persian blue color is given by using color attribute. And in Don't Give Up, the size attribute of the font is changing the size to 7. In the second last line, color and size attributes are used, and in the last line, all three attributes of font tags are used. And now the P tag. The P tag defines a paragraph of text on a web browser. It marks a block of text as a paragraph, and each paragraph starts on a new line. You can see the syntax on the screen. Attribute of P tag. Align. It is used to align a paragraph on a web browser. The options available to align the paragraph are left, right, center and justify. By default, paragraph tag aligns the text to the left. The example for justify alignment is given here. In this HTML code, align attribute of H1 is used. Size attribute of font tag is also used here. And different alignments of the P tag are used. See this web page. Poem heading is in the center by using center alignment in H1 tag. And the font size is defined as 5 pixels here. Now see the first 4 lines of the poem are aligned to the left on the browser's window. Next 4 lines to the right, and then the last 3 lines are aligned in the center. In the same way, we can use justify alignment also. So I hope the tags and attributes which I have used in the video are clear to you. Remaining tags and their attributes we will be discussing in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.